The Queen intervening in Parliament's deadlock over Brexit would create another civil war, claimed Brexiteer George Galloway. The former Labour MP also confirmed she has the power to break the Brexit deadlock. An RT News presenter asked, "What about the Queen? I understand there is this archaic rule on the books that the monarch must give what they call royal assent to all legislation that is passed by the Houses of Parliament before it can actually become law. Can Queen Elizabeth break this Brexit deadlock? And might I note for all the viewers, no monarch has acted on this power since Queen Anne, who used it to block the Scottish Militia Act in 1707. So what about Queen Elizabeth?" Mr. Galloway responded, "Well, thank you for that education. That was a real trip down memory lane. But yes, she does have that power, because we are an archaic country with no constitution. We're a constitutional monarchy without a constitution. Theoretically, and she has done it in Australia, for example. She dismissed the Prime Minister of Australia once. I don't know how many thousands of miles away, at the other end of the world, she dismissed the Prime Minister of Australia through her Governor-General. But the answer to your question is if she did it, she'd lose her head, and probably literally as well as metaphorically. No, although we maintain this fiction, this adornment of the monarchy, in fact, it has to be seen and not heard. And if it acted in such a way, it would cause another civil war, and you know how the other previous civil war ended. It ended on the scaffold with the king having his head severed from his shoulders. The comments follow Queen Elizabeth II urging people to find common ground and to respect different point of views in remarks many believe could reveal her opinions on Brexit. The Queen called for an end to the feud as she spoke at an event to mark the 100 years of Sandringham Women's Institute in Norfolk. The Queen said, "The continued emphasis on patience, friendship, a strong community focus, and considering the needs of others are as important today as they were when the group was founded all those years ago. Of course, every generation faces fresh challenges and opportunities. As we look for new answers in the modern age, I for one prefer the tried and tested recipes, like speaking well of each other and respecting different points of view, coming together to seek out the common ground, and never losing sight of the bigger picture." BBC royal correspondent Nicholas Witchell said there was little doubt the Queen was sending a message. He said, "It is impossible to imagine that the head of state would use a construction of words such as this without it being appreciated that they would be seen as a reference to the current political debate.